Hello, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How is everyone going this morning? Let me introduce myself. My name is Pak Ahmad Munir. I'm actually a former or ex-head of the Language Center of Unesa or UPT Pusat Bahasa Unesa. I'm making this video just to make you students of the English language education program can better prepare their test of English proficiency successfully. I have made this video um, for you, and I call this presentation TEP Made Easy. It's meant to be a podcast. I would like to um, play this and upload this on YouTube. What do I mean by TEP Made Easy? I just want to make sure that your failures in getting a certain passing grade in TEP might be resulted from your little understanding of what TEP asks you to do, asks you to show or to perform. That is why I hope that this video can be very useful for you in getting the passing score of the EP, which is 525. Yeah. Very handy tips for you for me is that that's the very first is you need to familiarize yourself with the kisi-kisi of the TEP. The kisi-kisi means the um, blueprint. Yeah, what is required in TEP. Yeah, without knowing the kisi-kisi, it would be impossible for you to prepare the TEP successfully. Yeah. The TEP blueprint contains, of course, the indicators of the tests. You need to be familiar with the kisi-kisi of the TEP. How do you make yourself familiar with the kisi-kisi? Yeah. The easiest way is by going to the Pusat Bahasa Instagram and check for the kisi-kisi umum for the TP, or you can go to the website of the Pusat Bahasa and then key in the kisi-kisi TEP, and then you will find the file containing the indicators to be asked in the TEP tests. I just put here kisi-kisi for the test developers containing exact numbers of items for each indicators, and because the test developers of the TEP knows very exactly the numbers for each of the TEP or test blueprint. Yeah, the exact number. Lastly, you can check for the new TEP preparation book. Yeah, it was published in 2019 by Pusat Bahasa. Yeah, and you can see over there the photo of the TEP Road to Successful TEP. Yeah, because in that book, yeah, you are given the kisi-kisi and also the examples of the items for the indicators. Yeah. So let's see what's the kisi-kisi like. Yeah. so we are losing the link here. But we can actually look at the kisi-kisi in the next slide. Yeah. All right, especially this one. Yeah, this is the kisi-kisi of the TEP, containing three skills: listening, grammar, structure, and reading comprehension. If we can conclude from this test structure, you can figure out that this is mostly testing your not communication skills, but the knowledge, yeah, about language skills, yeah, especially the receptive knowledge, yeah, but not the productive one. Yeah. The productive one, for speaking, for example, is not tested in this test, but the productive writing skill, for example, is represented in the passive form. Yeah. Passive form in passive version. Yeah. When you do the structure, yeah, containing completion and error recognition of various grammar topics. So back to the kisi-kisi. So listening contains three types. Yeah. The first, the A section, yeah, is about utterances. Yeah. Utterances. Somebody says something, and the third or the second person becomes the someone who asks you, yeah, containing the questions. Yeah, what does the man mean? That's usually the question. So you need to pay attention to the utterances expressed by the first person. So it's all about inferences. Inference is actually what you understand from the utterance. What about PP is all about conversation, and you are required to find out the gist. The gist means the contents, the general idea, and some details of the conversation. Yeah, and the third type of listening section, yeah, is a minute talk. You are required to find out the gist of a minute talk. The second structure contains two types of tests. The first is sentence completion. You need to complete sentence. So the basis for the test is sentence. You need to understand what a sentence should be like. Yeah, should be. Yeah. A sentence should have subject verb. Yeah. In terms of meaning, the sentence should also be meaningful, complete meaning. Yeah. Sentence completion, so some part of the sentence has been deleted, and then you need to complete the sentence. We usually have 15 questions. Error recognition, yeah, you need to be able to find out aspects of the sentence over there that contains error. Yeah? What aspects can be seen in the kisi-kisi, in the slide. Yeah. I'll be back to that. And the third aspect in TEP is reading comprehension, yeah, of short essay. Short essay is 5 texts. Yeah. Short, yeah, short means containing up to 5 paragraphs. Yeah. Can be 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. where you are required to find out general information, general idea, details, and inference. Now back to the blueprints structure. Sentence completion. So most of the sentences put in sentence completions are actually complex sentences. Complex sentences that you need to be able to distinguish aspects or components of complex sentences. You need to be able to identify which part is independent clause, which part is dependent clause. In the dependent clauses include adjective clause, adverb clause, noun clauses. You are also required to see whether aspects of the sentence to be completed include or ask you to complete it with its parallel structure. What about error recognition? You need to be able to focus to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 topics. 10 I think topics, grammar topics, that you need to look for in the sentences over there, whether subject verb agreement has an error there, whether the parallel structure has an error there, comparison, whether the comparison is parallel has an error there, whether the forms of singular plural has problems over there, whether count on count, word order, whether the tense is over there, whether determiner, modal, and conjunction. So very limited actually. Limited topics covered in error recognition. That's the first. You need to familiar yourself with the kisi-kisi, and then you need to be familiar with the test structure. Sekali lagi, kisi-kisi means the indicators, the contents of the test, and test structure, what is actually the main sections in the test: listening, and then structure, and reading comprehension. The third tips is, when you do the test, then you need to target for easiest items. Just focus on the easiest items. What are the easiest items? In listening, the first section, A, the inference of utterances, are actually the easiest, because you just need to infer. For example, somebody says, "I couldn't agree with you more," that expression. Then the question, what does the man mean? Or what does the woman mean? It means that he agrees or she agrees with the idea, even though the utterance contains not, "I couldn't agree." So you should be familiar with utterances, expression, communicative expression, so that you can get the meaning. You can infer the meaning easily. So the easiest practice later for you is to pay attention to utterance. What does somebody mean in expressing that utterance? Part A of listening is the easiest. What about the structure? The easiest is actually in the error recognition. Easy because of the uh, topics covered, yeah. So limited, and yeah, as the topics are limited, then you can focus on those topics: subject, verb, agreement, for example, plural, singular, count, non count, tense. So easy. What about reading? Well, that's right. Reading, general idea usually, yeah, because there are six short items, short essays in reading. Well, general idea, of each essay is going to be asked for its general idea. So five contextual meaning, five detailed information. Yeah, 2 times 5, 10. So two questions in each for each item. Yeah, in total 10. I mean, idea of paragraph 5 totaling 20, 25. Yeah. So that's which one is then the easiest? Well, the easiest is actually the general idea. Yeah. Why? Because general idea is in academic essays. Most of them are academic, yeah, popular academic, yeah, not personal. Yeah. General ideas are always located in the end of the first paragraph. Yeah, so that's very easy. Look at the end of the first paragraph. Then that's actually the general idea. What about main idea? Main idea is always in the first sentence of a paragraph. Paragraph 2, 3, 4. Yeah, especially in the body paragraph, main idea of the body paragraph. I think we need to add that one. First sentence of body paragraphs. Yeah. Details. Yeah. Second sentence of each paragraph onwards. Yeah. Yeah. Contextual meaning. Substitution. Substitution. I think. Context substitution. Yeah, usually, if you are given expressions in a sentence, and you need to be able to find the substitutes for that expression. Yeah, and then if you put it in a sentence, in that sentence, then the meaning remains the same. Yeah. Once you have got the EP score, for example, in your previous test, the EP, then you need to check your progress by comparing to this. So look, the first column is actually the number of your correct answer. Yeah. The second column here is listening comprehension. The second column is structure and written expression, and the last column is reading comprehension. Now let's do simple calculation. If, for example, if you can get correct answer, yeah, correct answer in 25 correct answer in listening, for example, then your score is 48. Yeah, listening. If you have 25 correct answer in structure, your score is 49. And if you have 25 correct answers in reading, your score is 44. So if you calculate, you add this, you sum 48 plus 49 and 44, then you will have 141. So what is your score actually? Your score is 141 divided by 3. Yeah, it's actually 47. Yeah, 47.047, and you multiply by 10. So your TEP score is 470. Then if this is your score, then you are still below the passing grade. The minimum grade for undergraduate students, especially in English department, or from English department, is 525. Then you need to have more correct answers for listening, structure, and reading comprehension. Then you need to monitor your progress whenever you practice. That is why you need to practice by yourself. Yeah. How? Yeah, this is very easy. TOEFL listening. Yeah. Part A, Play Store. Yeah. So this is the look of Play Store. If you go it, using your PC. But if you search for Play Store using your mobile phone, you are given a different display. Yeah. But the idea is similar. If you click in TOEFL test dan pembahasan offline, for example, and then you download the apps, and then you do the practice, then I believe that you will be successful in your TEP. Now, what is important is in your practice. What should you do in your practice? You need to focus on listening part A, yeah, error recognition section, and in your reading, general idea, main idea, details, and contextual meaning. But general ideas, yes, are important for you to. I think is easiest part of your practice. Yeah. And another important step, tips for you is to check for the updates of the TEP administration. And I heard from our colleagues in Pusat Bahasa that today the Pusat Bahasa official broadcast is Instagram. So please go to Pusat Bahasa Instagram. Yeah. Pusat Bahasa Unesa. Go into Instagram and you are provided with the information. And TEP now goes online, so everything you just need to take the test at home and provide the internet connection, and you can do it as many as you want. Yeah, as many the TEP tests as you want. Yeah. So I hope this a bit tips from me can lead you to the success of TEP. Yeah. So that's all from me now. I hope that you can do follow the tips that I just give you, and I'm very happy to get comments, maybe feedbacks, and also questions from you. Okay, thank you. Saya akhiri, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.